The Talmud tells us, Misha Mesameach Chosvan Kala, somebody who gladdens a bride and a groom, have a keilu bana achas mi chobonos Yerushalayim. It's considered as if he, possibly she also, I would assume, rebuilt one of the ruins of Jerusalem. According to the simple pshat, what it's talking about, that by helping this couple getting married and starting a life together, so they're in a way rebuilding one of the houses that was destroyed. So the simple shot is ki'ilu bana izeh bayis b'Yerushalayim shedorim ba. That it's like you rebuilt a house that people live in. The Sfas Emes. We started off today with a pshat from the Chedush Yerim. So I figure we'll continue. We'll say another pshat from another one of the great Gerrer Rebbes. Sfas Emes tells us as follows. No, what it means is considered as if you built one of the temples, which it's talking about specifically the second temple. The second temple we know was destroyed because of sinas chinam, baseless hatred, which was a pagam, something which was lacking in our interpersonal relationships, between man and his fellow man. So therefore, when a person goes ahead and he does something to increase love, to increase the relationship that man has with his fellow woman in this case, right? Or you are helping the man and woman, you're helping them solidify their marriage. So that's quid pro quo. So then you're going to go ahead and then you're going to fix up the cause for the destruction would be by you going ahead and doing something nice in your interpersonal relationships that would make up for the lack of chesed that people did to each other. The Shulchan Aruch tells us that when somebody goes to sleep at night on Tisha B'Av, he should. This is a minhag. I'm not saying you have to do this, but the minhag is that you minimize your comfort when you go to sleep. Some people have a minhag that they put a stone, a rock, instead of a pillow, 2 pillows. They have a stone, that's their pillow, a rock. But the Ramah says the Ashkenazic minhag is even if you don't do that, you should somehow be b'mayit and minimize your comfort when you go to sleep on the night of Tisha B'Av. When you sleep with 2 pillows, sleep with 1. If you sleep with 1, try to sleep maybe without 1. And the Ramah brings a hint to this because it says that when Jacob had the famous dream in Genesis, and he took from the stones of that place, and he saw the Churban, he saw the destruction of the Beis HaMikdash, which would happen thousands of years later. So, that Yaakov Avinu saw the destruction during his dream, right? But some people have a minhag that the dream is not enough. The dream is not what. I'm sorry. The discomfort is not enough, but you also have this minhag of putting a stone. What's the significance of the stone of the rock? Is it just for a lack of comfort, or is there something more and something more significant to the minhag of having a stone instead of a pillow? Mordechai Shapiro, the former rabbi of Congregation Beth Israel here in Miami Beach, Sefer Emer Mordechai explains as follows: that is actually a hint into this idea of the derech, the way to be notorious, to have the Geula come. Because what happened? During that dream of Yaakov Avinu, all the stones became one. They all said, I want to have a relationship with Yaakov Avinu. What happened? There was achdus. There was togetherness. The stones all became one. So by putting a stone by your bed, that reminds us, when did this happen? Stones. They became one stone. They all came together, coming together, working together, getting along with each other. So that's a perfect idea to have in mind when you go to sleep on Tisha B'Av, because that's what we're mourning now. We're mourning now the lack of Bein Adam L'Chavero, the lack of interpersonal relationships. So that's hinted to us that if you want to have the Geula, and next year not to have to sleep with discomfort, and to sleep like a mensch with a geschmack properly. Think of the stone. Think of actors. Think of everybody coming together. And with that, we should be zeicha to the Geula. Let's be zeicha to the Geula in the merit of the abundance of Chesed.